What's up, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. I'm happy to have you here. It has been so long since I said that, y'all. It's been a good 3 to 4 months. I don't know at this point. I'm easing my way back into YouTube. It has been a while since I've posted a video. I was kind of taking a little step back. Just needed to take a break. I definitely fell into a little bit of a slump in Q2 of this year, and I just wasn't really feeling it. In so many different areas of my life, I was just kind of over it. But yeah, at the end of the day, I know that this is my assignment until God tells me it's not. So I'm going to continue to show up. And this is definitely something that I had in the back of my mind the entire time I was taking a break. I kept thinking like, oh my gosh, this channel, like, is this happening again? Because I can start something and stop something with the quickness, okay? I have the best intention of doing something and being consistent and keeping with something, but I will fall off like it's nobody's business. And I have been so proud of myself on this channel because I was like, okay, I'm actually showing up consistently. I'm doing these videos and I haven't fallen off yet. And then boom, here we are, fell off. Then next thing you know, 1 month went by, 2 months, 3 months, almost 4. But whatever, it happens and I'm getting back to it, and that's what matters to me right now. I hope y'all have been doing well. I don't know where y'all are located, but where I am is hot and humid. So hopefully y'all are braving through the weather. Y'all are doing okay. Your 2026 is going well. And if not, it's all right. We in this together and we can turn it around. And it's okay if you feel like your first 6 months of the year didn't go the way that you wanted them to, or maybe they're going great. Keep at it. But if you're like me and you feel like you kind of had a moment where you just fell off, the year wasn't really going the way that you were hoping that it was going to go, and you fell into a slump, that's all right, because we can shake that off and we can keep it pushing. And I know for me, I get really irritated when that happens because I'm like, why does this keep happening? Like, why am I constantly doing well and then I'm not, and then I'm doing well and then I'm not? And that roller coaster of it is very exhausting to me. But we're not out here by ourselves. And I know that I'm not alone when I say that. I know that I'm not the only person who feels sometimes like life is just a roller coaster, because it is. Sometimes we have good seasons and sometimes we have not so great seasons. And we have moments where we feel on top of the world, and then there's moments where we feel like the world is on top of us at that point. Like, we don't know what's going on. We just feel like we can't get it together. That's what I've been feeling for the last couple of months, but that's okay because the year is not over. But at the end of the day, it's not about how many times you keep falling. It's about you just getting back up. And I think that's in the Bible somewhere or something like that. Let me look that up. Yeah, Proverbs 24:16. It says, "For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes." So no matter how many times you keep falling, just keep getting back up. It's not about perfection. It is about the progress. It is about showing up. And in the moments where you feel like you've fallen off, you get back to it. It doesn't have to look a certain way. I was thinking that when I started this channel, I was going to stick with it. I was just going to keep pushing through and it was just going to do what I expected it to do. And it has not looked like that. The journey has not looked the way I expected. But that's fine. So even though I have not been on YouTube, I have not forgot about y'all. There's been a message that's been on my heart for 2 months now that I've really been wanting to talk about. It's basically, long story short, it's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. And the whole reason that God gave me that message in the first place is because I saw a viral clip on TikTok of the Kentucky Derby. Listen, I don't know anything about a horse race. I used to love horses when I was a child, but that's it. That's the extent of where that went. I don't know a thing about horse races. A clip went viral because the Kentucky Derby, after like 152 years, finally had a woman trainer to win the race. The horse that won, his name was Golden Tempo, and when I tell y'all I have been stuck on these videos, like, I do not skip a Golden Tempo video. I love seeing it. And basically one of the reasons that it was so special is because, so the race is only like 2 minutes or something like that, but Golden Tempo started in the very last position. Like, he was dead last for majority of the race, and then at the end he comes through and he wins the whole thing. Spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen it, you definitely need to just watch the clip of it because it's so powerful to see how he started in the back and then ended up victorious. He took the whole thing. I would see these videos, and of course it was so beautiful to see that the trainer was, you know, cheering on the jockey and the horse, and she was of course overcome with emotions because she just made history. But to be able to watch it, to me it was so much deeper than a horse race and, you know, a moment of history being made. To me, it wasn't just a viral video. It was really God's way of showing me, getting a message to me that I needed to see in order to understand it. And for me, that message was, it is not about where you start, it is about where you finish. You could see like the overhead view of the race, and you see that Golden Tempo is in the very back, and he's able to, you know, maneuver his way all the way up to the front and ultimately win. I'm a very visual learner, so I like to kind of see things make sense. And for me, this was a way of God showing me, okay, everybody was probably counting him out. Like if you're just watching this, you're not even thinking about Golden Temple at this point, because you were focused on the horses and the jockeys who are closer up to the front. There's probably people out there who understand, you know, horse racing way more than I do. Like I don't know anything about it really. I'm kind of new to it and I still don't know much about it, but I've just seen, you know, these clips of Golden Tempo. So I don't know if there were people who were like, oh no, actually I think because of the way he runs, he is going to win. I don't know if people really believed that he was going to win, but if you're just like an outsider watching this video like I am, you're probably not thinking that he's going to win. You're really not checking for him because he's in the back. So when the camera is following whoever's in the front, you're not even seeing him in the clip, because he's in the back. Even just thinking about it, like it just brings warmth to my heart, because it is so beautiful to think about how he was probably just doing his own thing, like running his little heart out, just minding his business, running his race, doing his thing. Of course, I don't know like what was going through Golden Temple's mind, if he really was just like, I'm focused on running my race, or if he's, you know, do horses get discouraged? I don't know. Like, is he feeling like, oh, I'm in the back type of thing? So when I continue to watch this video and really like look deep into what is God trying to show me or teach me through these videos that clearly I am stuck on, the message that I took is that it's not about where you start. It's not about what it looks like. You might think that you're in the back. You might think you're not doing well. You might think everybody else is about to beat you. You think everybody else is doing well. You're not doing well. You don't know what you're doing, X, Y, and Z. But at the end of the day, it is not about where you start. You just have to run your race. You have to, of course, like he's following, he has the jockey who's like leading him and giving him the instruction on where to go, what to do, how to run. And for me in life, that's what God does. That's what the Holy Spirit does. I get the guidance that I need from him. And when he tells me what to do, I just have to do my part. I don't have to lead myself. I just have to ultimately be obedient to what he's telling me to do and just do my part, run my race, and not worry about all of the rest of it. Not worry about what's going on around me. Not worry about how it looks like I'm failing and everybody else is succeeding. Like, I don't need to worry about that. And by focusing on what I'm doing and by focusing on the instruction that God has given me and by being obedient, it doesn't matter if I start off in the back. It doesn't matter if nobody else believes I'm going to make it. It doesn't matter if even I'm feeling like I can't do it. Because at the end of the day, it is not about what it looks like at the beginning. Your beginning, don't let the beginning fool you. Don't be limited to what the beginning looks like, because God can take that and do something completely different with it. I have to remind myself that in every area of my life, honestly, but especially too with this channel, because I might have expected one thing with this channel and felt like, okay, the beginning doesn't look the way I thought it was going to look. Maybe I had a different expectation of what this channel was going to be and how it was going to work and how it was going to look, and it doesn't work out that way. But just because it didn't start out the way that maybe I thought it was going to start doesn't mean it's not going to finish the way that it was always intended to be finished. I don't know what God is going to do in my life and through what it is that I do, but at the end of the day, that was a powerful message that I took away. Hopefully, maybe somebody else needed to hear that. If you watched the Kentucky Derby, or if you watched all the clips, if you've seen that, let me know down in the comments. If you haven't seen it, go watch it and then come back and let me know what you think, because I think it was just super powerful and super beautiful to watch. I think it was a message that God knew I needed, and because I'm so visual, like that was his way of getting that message to me. You just never know what the ending is going to be. The ending might surprise you, and just because it doesn't look good right now doesn't mean it's not about to turn around for you. It looks like you're not about to win, but at the end of the day, you already have the victory through God. So you just gotta hold on, run your own race, and let God take it from there. And you just never know, like you can be surprised. I'm gonna go ahead and declare that I'm gonna be surprised by, you know, the ultimate ending or what's gonna happen as a result of this. Just because it doesn't look the way I wanted it to look at the beginning, it doesn't matter. Like it can still turn around, and I believe that God is going to turn it around. So that's my takeaway message. That's something that I've really been like, because I still, the videos still pop up to this day. Like that race was like the beginning of May. It's the beginning of July, and I'm still seeing the videos pop up consistently, and I love it, because every time I see those videos, it's a reminder. It's God's way of reminding me it's not about where you start. Just keep going. Do not let the beginning fool you. Do not let the beginning discourage you. Just because you don't think you're at where you need to be, don't let that discourage you. And just remember, your beginning does not limit what God can do. Alrighty, y'all, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.